Hey there, it's Casey Dimon here, TaxSaleAcademy.com. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. If this is the first video you've watched of mine, feel free to browse the 600 plus videos I currently have right here on YouTube if you're interested in tax liens and tax deeds. All right, today I want to discuss a problem that a lot of brand new tax sale investors could face. So you want to get started as a tax sale investor, right? You're ready to pull the trigger. You've done all the work. You've learned about the business. You've got your list. You've researched some properties. You have all your max bids written out. You've got your binder, and then you attend your first auction, and it's a disaster. First off, you really couldn't find any good properties. You found, let's say, 2 properties. One of those properties was canceled at the very last minute, and the other property sold far above your maximum bid for that specific property. So maybe you just had a stroke of bad luck. Maybe it's just a bad auction in general. So you go to the next auction, and then the next one, and then that is when it hits you. Your county is lousy when it comes to the whole tax sale business, at least in your perspective. Maybe there's too much competition there. Perhaps the opening bids are too high. Maybe the auctions are just held too infrequently. Perhaps there just aren't any properties available that you want when they are held. Maybe you don't like the system that is being used. Maybe you want to invest in tax deeds and they only sell tax liens. Whatever the case, in your mind, it's just lousy. It just won't work for you. So what is a new investor to do? How could you possibly go on in this business if your local market is not worthwhile? Simple answer. Expand market areas. If your local market isn't worthwhile for you, consider expanding to a nearby county. Generally speaking, the smaller, more rural, and inconvenient the county is, the better the results will be for you, within reason, of course. So if you're in a big city, go to a smaller adjoining county, and then a smaller adjoining county after that. Figure out what works. Keep branching out until you find an area that works for you. If your state's system isn't to your liking, perhaps it's a tax lien system and you want to invest in a tax deed system or vice versa, or whatever it is, go to another state. Review the state guide on my website. There's a link down below in today's description that will take you to this map. It's a color-coded map. You click on the different states, and it'll show you all the information about that state. So figure out the state that'll work best for you. There are thousands of properties sold on a near daily basis. Of course, not every area is going to be suitable for you. Every single person will have different investment objectives. Once I tapped out the local market after years of investing here, for me, I began to go to other areas. Now, there's some investors that have been investing here for 20, 30 years. They've done extremely well. But for me, I decided I wanted to grow some more. So I started expanding out. Then I went to another county and another county. Eventually, I went to another state. And that's when my business really started to grow, once I started incorporating other states into my business. With the tools and the technology that we have at our disposal today, there is no reason that you have to be stuck at your local area. If you choose to expand, you can easily expand. Now, if you want to invest where you live, that's fantastic, right? If you do well there, go for it. By all means, just do more what you're doing there. But if not, then that's no excuse not to get involved in this business. And I hear that excuse all the time from people. The fact is that the internet has made it possible for anyone, anywhere in the world, to invest in nearly any tax sale market in the country. I've got students from all over the world that invest in the United States through the tax defaulted real estate system. The internet makes it so phenomenal for us. If your market is lousy, your local market, if it's lousy, so what? Go to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, until you find what works best for you. The opportunities definitely are out there. They exist. It's just a matter of you finding the best one for yourself. And if I can help you with this process, just head on over to TaxSaleAcademy.com and become a member of the Academy, and we will take you through the step-by-step process that'll show you the best state that works for you, along with the whole research strategies, everything when it involves tax sale investing from A to Z. Again, that's TaxSaleAcademy.com. There's also a whole bunch of links down below in today's description that will really help you get started. Many of those are completely free resources. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.